Have you considered how your self-acceptance directly impacts the quality of your life? Do you believe the law of attraction is mere coincidence, or do you recognize it as an art, a science, and a conscious act? Have you encountered the concept that humans possess an internal force to attract things and events into their lives, a power within their grasp? The law of attraction is the spark that ignites life. It's the key difference between a life that merely survives and a truly vibrant existence. Understanding and embracing this truth may seem simple, but delving deeper leads to profound transformation. Imagine yourself navigating a turbulent storm at the close of your day. What if you discovered a tool, a technique, that could lessen the intensity of this tempest, a way to find a hidden oasis of comfort and peace amidst the vastness? Promoting vulnerability and self-acceptance on the path of the chosen ones can offer this. It's a powerful discovery, enabling you to navigate the daily struggles and challenges with serenity, transforming them into opportunities for growth and evolution. The path isn't a weakness, but an invitation to a journey of self-discovery. It's not a cost, but an investment in your well-being and success. It's not an easy passage, but an invitation to a world of expanding opportunities, where you begin attracting more positive things and events, transforming your reality and achieving your full potential. We're here to help you discover, understand, and fully embrace this truth. This isn't just a journey, it's a life transformation and a crucial step on the path of the chosen ones. We're prepared to guide you in uncovering the magic and power inherent in self-acceptance and vulnerability, so you can begin attracting the life you truly desire. Today's world demands a multitude of skills and qualities to overcome daily challenges. Among these, vulnerability and self-acceptance are increasingly valued. When applied in practice with the laws of attraction, these qualities become even more crucial for personal and professional advancement. Vulnerability can be understood as the ability to accept and express one's feelings, fears, and weaknesses without appearing frail. Similarly, self-acceptance is the mental state of being able to acknowledge and appreciate one's personality, strengths, and weaknesses without judgment or criticism. The convergence of these two concepts in an individual's life can be a profoundly transformative experience. However, it's not an easy task. Societal, cultural, and self-imposed pressures can lead us to hide behind a facade of inflated self-image or crippling insecurity. Embracing vulnerability and self-acceptance requires true courage. They offer the opportunity to connect deeply with our authentic selves, listening to our desires and needs, and thus being more genuine and authentic on the path to personal fulfillment. Furthermore, these qualities provide a solid foundation for applying the laws of attraction. The law of attraction involves focusing, visualizing, and attracting specific things into one's life, whether success, health, or love. Vulnerability and self-acceptance allow us to recognize, accept, and express our desires and needs without reservation. This makes attracting them into our lives easier, contributing to greater personal fulfillment and individual growth. Therefore, the topic of vulnerability and self-acceptance, the path of the chosen ones, is fundamental. It provides a profoundly transformative platform, uniting the spiritual elements of the laws of attraction with the inherent goodness of the human spirit. It's a discussion that undoubtedly enriches each individual's personal journey, guiding them towards fulfillment and happiness. Hello. You are taking an incredible step on the journey of self-discovery and self-acceptance. It's wonderful to see the enthusiasm and curiosity growing around this topic. Your participation is vital to enriching the conversation and expanding our understanding of vulnerability and self-acceptance, the path of the chosen ones. Know that every comment and feedback you share is a further impetus for everyone on this journey with you. Please participate actively, ask questions, share your perspectives or experiences. We are all here to learn and grow together. I believe your input and engagement will be a valuable addition to the content and dialogue that has already developed. Don't miss the opportunity to expand your understanding and inspire others to do the same. Be a part of our community of learning and growth. If you haven't already, consider enrolling now. Be a part of our continuous cycle of discoveries and advancements. We're here for you and this path of self-acceptance. Any questions or insights you have, don't hesitate to share them with us. We need them. Let's journey together through this path, richly enhanced by your contribution. The vulnerability and self-acceptance process, the path of the chosen, is intrinsically linked to the laws of attraction. Therefore, understanding these concepts practically can alter how we view our lives and personal growth. Within the context of the laws of attraction, Vulnerability is understood as a quality of genuine acceptance and the readiness to seize the opportunities presented to us. However, in this manner, it's important to consider the nature of self-acceptance that must accompany this vulnerability. While it's common to feel uncertain or insecure about acting vulnerably in front of others, remember that this vulnerability is a form of authentic manifestation of your truth. This allows it to be a transformative force in our lives, rather than an obstacle. For practical application, consider the example of someone desiring to learn a new skill. Instead of ignoring one's vulnerability, recognizing the need to be in a state of weakness for learning, we can deepen self-acceptance to overcome resistance to failure. Understanding that making mistakes is a natural part of the learning process, we can then overcome our fear of failure and fully open ourselves to learning. To cultivate self-acceptance, mindfulness and meditation practices are highly beneficial. However, it's crucial to maintain the balance of recognizing that accepting vulnerability does not mean allowing ourselves to be exploited. In this sense, understanding the merit of the laws of attraction also leads us down the path of action, namely, recognizing that our self-acceptance must be followed by actions that we embrace effectively. Ultimately, exploring the path of the chosen through vulnerability and self-acceptance, with the support of the laws of attraction, leads us to a transformative personal journey. Note that this is just a summary, and specific details, such as how to conduct mindfulness practices or enhance skills, can be explored more deeply in another lesson or session. Our lives are a constant series of choices, each a step on this path, which applies to our intentional journey of attraction. Those who practice the law of attraction understand the concept of vibrational attractiveness, the construction of a positive intent to attract positive outcomes in life. However, finding the balance between positive vibrational magnetism and true vulnerability is far from a simple task. Consider the story of Maria, an enthusiast of the law of attraction, who always focused on cultivating positive vibrations to attract all her desires. With her path firmly established by attraction, Maria found herself facing a dilemma, a seemingly mysterious question, but with tremendous significance regarding understanding vulnerability and self-acceptance. Maria was eager for the Festival of Intense Love, an event promising emotional intensity and passionate connections. She was excited, prepared to attract the perfect love, the soulmate, supported by her positive vibrations. But an inner storm was knocking at her door. This heavy storm was vulnerability itself, a characteristic Maria, being courageous and focused on the law of attraction, had never allowed herself to display. Despite the mission of love and joy, she felt apprehensive, uncomfortable in allowing vulnerability. Maria knew that being vulnerable meant opening herself completely to intertwining her heart with something meaningful, with the added misfortune of the risk of rejection pain. It's about fully surrendering to a potential relationship that might not work out. This was the crossroads. In fact, an emergency. Maria had the chance to choose between persisting with her style of regularly dismissing vulnerability, remaining only on the safe side of the law of attraction, or taking the path of the chosen, where vulnerability and self-acceptance took on a crucial role. Choosing to unleash vulnerability, making it an indispensable component of her attraction strategy, deepens self-acceptance. It's a tumultuous movement that requires positive self-acceptance and a powerful connection with honesty in one's heart. With vulnerability in sight, self-acceptance improves, and the natural attraction to authentic feelings and experiences increases. A pivotal moment, a turning point, arises in Maria's decision to confront her fear of vulnerability and instead embrace authenticity and self-acceptance. This transformation demands significant courage and perseverance. It is in this transition that criticism fades and genuine acceptance shines brightly. Here, the power of the law of attraction and the struggle for self-acceptance find a harmonious parallel. On one hand, the path of vulnerability and self-acceptance, when interwoven with the law of attraction, provides a holistic approach to cultivating a more resilient mind and attracting positive outcomes. The core concept is to awaken an emotional sensitivity to accept one's limitations and flaws, allowing oneself to navigate this path free from self-recrimination, labels, and the pursuit of perfection. First, we must understand the law of attraction, a constant force shaping our environment according to our thoughts and emotions. The more positive and focused we are on what we desire, the greater the likelihood of attracting situations and experiences that bring us closer to our goals. For example, feeling valued and accepted can strengthen one's belief in their abilities, increasing the chances of achieving aspirations. In this context, vulnerability is not viewed as a weakness, but as a powerful force. It allows for emotional and mental openness, enabling the sharing of vulnerabilities and fostering a deeper, more genuine connection with others. This is a call to embrace ourselves completely, including our mistakes and limitations, an act that can bring freedom and inner peace. Self-acceptance, in turn, is the act of acknowledging and accepting all aspects of our personality and existence, even those parts we dislike. It also involves developing a healthy relationship with our feelings, commitments, and progress. Through active self-awareness, we can liberate ourselves from fear and guilt, fostering a cycle of self-acceptance and personal growth. In conclusion, the combination of the law of attraction and vulnerability and self-acceptance can redefine our understanding of self. It is a journey of self-exploration, growth, and ultimately, the creation of a more positive and attractive internal environment. This is not merely an emotional journey, but a conscious endeavor toward a more fulfilling and complete existence. Just as a sleeping person cannot hit a target, no one can achieve what they have not contemplated. The path of vulnerability and self-acceptance can feel like a labyrinth of uncertainty. Instead of embracing this journey and exploring its depths, humanity often hesitates and retreats. Encouraging this journey can unlock our capacity to love, to receive, and to embrace life. Obstacle 1. Fear of social exposure. Strategies for overcoming this include creating safe environments where one can expose their true selves to the world. Support groups or online communities can provide a space where vulnerability is valued and not judged. Obstacle 2. Negative self-criticism. Positive visualization can redirect thought patterns, focusing on achievements and positive traits. Practicing gratitude can foster a positive self-image and reframe internal criticism in a more constructive way. Obstacle 3. Constant dissatisfaction. Recognize that the pursuit of perfection is an unattainable ideal and accept that, as human beings, we possess imperfections. Each imperfection presents an opportunity for learning and growth. Normalize imperfection through comparison and self-improvement. Obstacle 4. Lack of self-awareness. Consistent reflection and self-discovery are crucial strategies. A journal can be a valuable tool for deepening one's understanding of oneself, thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. To incorporate these strategies into daily practice, consider journaling at the end of each day, engaging in activities that promote emotional expression, such as creative writing or music, and connecting with others who share similar experiences. Ultimately, the initial discomfort arising from vulnerability and self-acceptance gives way to a greater sense of inner appreciation and balance. It's a process of discovering what you are made of and finding the harmony and peace that comes with acceptance. While it may feel daunting or unsettling, it is a rewarding journey that can enrich one's life as a whole. In this journey toward a deeper understanding of vulnerability and self-acceptance and their connection to the law of attraction, one recognizes that overcoming adversity and building self-confidence is a continuous process, marked by both challenges and triumphs. The key to this upward trajectory lies in a steadfast commitment to change and self-awareness, followed by the implementation of specific strategies. Following the acknowledgement and acceptance of vulnerability, the next crucial step involves fostering emotional self-development. Self-discipline is essential for expressing one's true essence, making personal evolution not just desirable, but a necessity. The assertion, "You are the only one who can fill the gaps within yourself," underscores the realization that the true solution to overcoming vulnerability lies within. Strategies such as meditation, journaling, or engaging in self-care practices are effective pathways to emotional well-being. As successful coach Patty DeMarco has pointed out, vulnerability does not signify weakness. Rather, it represents the courageous act of expressing our true feelings and embracing life's experiences. Ultimately, the law of attraction illuminates the synergy between self-acceptance and vulnerability. Laura Bailey, a mental coach and proponent of the law of attraction, emphasizes that this law dictates that we attract what we think and feel. Consequently, individuals who embrace self-acceptance and vulnerability attract opportunities for self-discovery, growth, and success. Moreover, it is the cultivation of self-acceptance and vulnerability that triggers shifts in behaviors and attitudes. Therefore, the strategic application of these principles fosters and nurtures the development of self-acceptance and vulnerability, with the law of attraction serving as the unifying force behind these aspects. However, it's crucial to remember that this is a journey of self-discovery, where the true value lies not in reaching a destination, but in deeply immersing oneself in the process of self-awareness and personal growth. This is the essence of genuine growth. Vulnerability and self-acceptance. The path of the chosen is a compelling, yet crucial, theme for understanding the law of attraction. This truth is rooted in the psychological and philosophical theory that our thoughts influence our environment and, by extension, the universe responds to our inner state. French philosopher Pierre Teilhard de Chardin's concept of robot consciousness highlights the significance of perception, specifically how individuals interact with the world. Positive and hopeful individuals attract positive experiences, while those who radiate despair draw in challenging circumstances. American psychologist Abraham Maslow posited that self-acceptance, a fundamental aspect of self-esteem, contributes to emotional equilibrium and a sense of fulfillment. This underscores the principle that in the attractive reality, an extension of the law of attraction, individuals who map their inner selves, understand their emotions, and cultivate self-acceptance feel more empowered and connected to their true vibrational essence. The practical implications are profound, transforming human potential. Stanford University researcher Carol Dweck emphasized the importance of a resilient mindset, one that fosters persistence in the face of adversity, a hallmark of those who embrace self-acceptance and vulnerability. A tangible example is the concept of raw art theater, or theater of will. French author François-René de Chateaubriand's Memoir of the Battle illustrates how our perception of events in the world reflects within us and shapes our mentality. Even within the law of attraction, we find examples such as the 4HUE researchers, an equation for salvation, who posit that every action has a reaction. It is this conscious and empowered approach that those who embrace self-acceptance and vulnerability embody. In summary, understanding vulnerability and self-acceptance, the path of the chosen in relation to attractive reality is fundamental to our perception and interaction with the world. By understanding and embracing vulnerability and cultivating self-acceptance, we are empowered to shape our reality as we desire, ultimately leading us back to the core principle of attraction. We conclude our preparatory phase, now focusing on decision-making to effectively apply the principles of the law of attraction to the topic of vulnerability and self-acceptance. The path of the chosen. The key here is authenticity and integrity in aligning with one's true essence. Experts in the field highlight that embracing vulnerability enriches authenticity, which is crucial for personal attractiveness. Studies show that suppressing vulnerability can lead to increased rejection and decreased attraction. Self-acceptance is, in a way, the first step toward attracting those who truly appreciate us. Only these positive connections will provide the happiness and fulfillment we seek. Experts report an impressive 30% increase in personal satisfaction among individuals who cultivated self-acceptance. To properly contextualize this concept, it's crucial to understand that authenticity and vulnerability are essential ingredients for positive attraction. The thesis, vulnerability and self-acceptance. The path of the chosen highlights that people tend to be drawn to individuals who exhibit honesty and embrace their imperfections. Therefore, it's important to recognize that understanding the strategies of the law of attraction is insufficient if it remains confined to theoretical principles. It's essential for each individual to put these insights into practice, being whole and honest with themselves. In essence, preparing to solve the puzzle of attraction leads to a process of self-discovery. Remember that vulnerability and self-acceptance foster authenticity, an indispensable element for attractiveness and positive attraction. We must, therefore, continue on the path of these choices that shape our lives. And remember, the power of the law of attraction lies within us, in our conscious understanding and application of the principles of this powerful global movement of positive change and attraction. In the vulnerability and self-acceptance, the path of the chosen theme, 3 key points were emphasized. First, vulnerability is a tool for personal growth. Acknowledging fears and failures does not diminish us. Rather, it truthfully makes us more human. Second, self-acceptance is the key to positive attraction and the fulfillment of our aspirations. Only by possessing self-understanding and loving ourselves for who we are can we focus on attracting positive things into our lives. Finally, the combination of vulnerability and self-acceptance paves the way for an attractive reality. To apply these reflections within the context of the law of attraction, you must first acknowledge and accept all aspects of your being, even those you wish to conceal. Whether expressing your fears or celebrating your accomplishments, vulnerability is a powerful tool for attracting the opportunities you desire and need. Subsequently, cultivate self-acceptance to attract positive aspects into your life. Only through a complete acceptance of yourself can you focus on the goals you wish to achieve and attract positive energy into your life. Thus, The next steps involve intensive practice of vulnerability and self-acceptance. Begin today. You can start by daily acknowledging your emotions, standing out for who you are, and working towards accepting all parts of yourself. Remember, these practices not only impact your life immediately, but also create a solid foundation for attracting positive aspects into your life. As leaders, you have the power to make significant changes in your own lives, as well as in your communities and society as a whole, by teaching vulnerability and self-acceptance. From the perspective of the law of attraction, the section Vulnerability and Self-Acceptance, the path of the chosen is an invitation to delve into the power of authenticity. We are reminded that any barrier or block begins with the attempt to contain our true nature. Such obstacles originate from instinctive fears, stemming from the fear of rejection and the inability to accept and love everything within ourselves. Authenticity is the engine that propels the manifestation of our reality, for it is through it that the law of attraction functions. Expressing vulnerability isn't about exposing our flaws to the world. No, it's quite the opposite. It's about showing our truth, even if it is fragile and imperfect, because it is in accepting and tolerating ourselves that we generate the energy for the manifestation of our path. The law of attraction is based on a constant ceremony where our thoughts are the initiation, and our true nature is the energy that generates our reality. Therefore, we reaffirm our commitment to self-discovery, valuing the experiences that shape us and the lessons that mold us, even when considered challenging. The most powerful truth we can reverberate is that being vulnerable does not diminish us. Rather, it makes us more human, connects us more deeply with reality, and provides a starting point for further personal growth. We thank you for navigating this journey with us. We encourage all who are on board to extend their journey of discovery and introspection. Each experience, each reflection, each learning, big or small, is a step towards a more profound and challenging self-understanding. Always remembering that, in the inescapable enigma that constitutes the human being, we are all on a journey towards greater self-awareness and love. Simply close your eyes, breathe deeply, and allow the inner light to illuminate the depths of your being. Such is the beauty of the process. The compelling force of vulnerability and self-liberation anchors us on our path, guiding us into uncharted territories of our true selves, allowing the law of attraction to become a vibrant reality in our daily lives. Consequently, as we conclude our journey on this path, always remember your deepest truth, your vulnerability, and instead of attempting to dismantle it, nurture it. Therefore, feel empowered to embark on this journey, and despite its obstacles and challenges, through the power of self-love and compassion, you will attain even more extraordinary destinations.